Hey everybody, it is Nick here, and I wanted to make this short video to talk to you about your posture and how to set up your computer monitor or TV so that you don't get neck problems and back problems. We're all working a ton of hours, and if I'm reading the stats right, we're all watching a lot of TV. So let's set these things up properly so we don't have back problems and neck problems later down the road. So this will be quick, I promise. So this is, let's draw you, right? We'll draw a little face here, and you got a nice little nose, and you're looking good. So here's your head. The idea and the rule of thumb is that you never want to look up to see anything on your TV or on your computer monitor. So that means when you set it up, you should be able to, within a few inches, kind of look straight at the top of the monitor. So that means, a comfortable straight distance in front of you. Let's redraw that line, Nick. You should be able to, boom, look straight into it. In fact, if you have an iSight camera, if you have a Mac laptop or iMac or something, you should be able to look straight into it. That's how I have it set up, right there. So that's a good rule of thumb. You can look up a couple inches. And so how do you set this up? Well, get comfortable in your chair first. And the way you know that your chair's at the right height is you drop your arms down straight and then bend your elbows out at 90 degrees. And then, well, that's a wavy little arm. And then you should be hitting your keyboard right there, right? This should be roughly a 90-degree angle to type and do all that stuff. So how can you, once you get your head set up, how can you start to move your monitor? Well, you can adjust your chair, obviously, to get this set up, but then you can also put things under your monitor to make it higher or move it lower and get your body in a higher position. So here's the rule, right? We're looking straight into this monitor, and we could also look down a little bit to see it, but you don't want to be looking too far down. So in fact, many of us work on laptops, which means our keyboard is connected to our screen like this. That means we're looking down, too far down, right? So this is where if you're looking down too far, you're going to get some neck issues as well. Up too far bad, down too far bad. So how do we fix this problem? Our laptop's connected to our keyboard, which should be here. Well, for a few hours at a time, it's fine. You need to go to the coffee shop, get some work done, bring your laptop. It's okay. But if you work all day on your laptop, I would recommend a couple things. First of all, try getting a laptop stand. This will bring the laptop up into an area that is comfortable with your eyesight, right? It's going to bring it up to our standard eye level area. So then what do you do with the keyboard? Well, you buy another keyboard, right? If you're going to sit there and work all day, get a good keyboard, get a little trackpad. I have a little trackpad over here, right? So now you could set your monitor up correctly, and then you can work comfortably all day. In fact, a lot of my friends go one step further and they buy a monitor. And what they do is they carry around their little laptop, and when they get to work, they plug in their keyboard, they plug in their monitor, and this laptop becomes just a computer. They close the laptop and they put it over here, right? Laptop's now over here. So, and they may get a little cute little stand for it or something. We won't get into that. Let's talk monitors here. They get an entirely separate monitor, which allows them to work hours and hours on their laptop. They don't need a big fancy computer. They're all set to go and they're comfortable all day. And then when they leave, they just bring their laptop with them back home. So there's a lot of different ways to kind of handle this. I actually put stuff under my screen so that my monitor is higher. I'm using an iMac right now, and it was a little bit too low for me. I found myself looking down a lot, so I found a couple books and just put it under my monitor to raise it up to eye level. So this is also true with televisions. Once you get comfortable in your favorite chair or the place that you usually watch television, I want you to look eye level straight out, kind of like parallel with the floor, and see where your eyeballs are. And that should be roughly the top portion of the television. Shouldn't have to look up, shouldn't have to look too far down to watch television either. In fact, one of the worst places you could put a TV is above a fireplace. Way up here. So many people do it. And it's hurting. It's hurting me, it's hurting you, it's hurting your posture, it's hurting your future self. Do not put your television above the fireplace, especially if you watch it for long periods of time. It's bad news. So get things on eye level. Get a laptop stand or get a separate monitor if you work on a laptop long term. And stay healthy, folks. We're working on computers for a living now, most of us, and I want you to be able to continue to do that into our old years, and try to stay healthy, folks, will you? Thanks for watching. Just a real quick video today. Hopefully that was real quick. Thanks for watching. I hope you stay. It makes me want to stretch. Oh, that's good. Stay healthy, folks. Keep working. Bye, everybody.